Welcome to day 198 of our DeSo journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein here with my twin brother Brian. I want to remind you once again that this video is sponsored by CloutFeed. And we thought we'd kind of cover some of the benefits that CloutFeed provides you over the normal bitclout.com node. And Brian, do you want to talk about one of the benefits? One benefit that we'll cover today is that you can quickly and easily send a message to your top coin holders. So you can't do that on BitClout. So that's a benefit of CloutFeed. Pretty cool. I like it. All right, so let's get into some of the news. Yesterday, Nader was on Bloomberg. He did an interview for Bloomberg, which is, I believe it's his third major TV interview in about a week, I'd say, because he was on CNBC. He was on Bloomberg yesterday, and a few days ago, he was on CoinDesk TV. I mean, that's impressive. Yeah, he was on there. It was like about an eight-minute interview, 8 or 9 minute interview, I think. I think he did better than even the CNBC interview, which he did really well. He was asked some semi-tough questions, I guess, and he answered them with really good answers, I think. Anybody watching it, I think, would definitely be like, hey, this is pretty cool, a pretty cool protocol, something I should check out. Yeah, and also Chamath Palihapitiya, a few days ago, he was on, what was it, CNBC? Yeah, he was on CNBC a few days ago. I think probably about a little more than a week ago, talking about DeSo and saying that it's something people should definitely check out along with Solana and Bitcoin if they are trying to look to hedge against inflation in an inflationary environment. But this morning, the All In podcast had him on, and he said DeSo again. He talked about DeSo, and he talked about how that could be the future of decentralized social. Yeah, so that's exciting. I mean, he really seems to really be in on it. He still hasn't posted in over several months on DeSo, though. So, Chamath, you really get on the platform. We're about to pass you in followers, by the way. I think we trail you by just 3 followers. So you might want to jump on there and not let that happen. It's getting close. So in other news, yesterday, Tropix, the user Tropix, Tropix, he made a post saying that we really need a buy it now feature for NFTs. You know, not every NFT, especially in the secondary market, needs to be auction style. So he suggested the buy it now feature, and within hours, Maybeam and Fast Freddy both responded to him. And Fast Freddy said that the core team agrees. They think they need a buy it now option. They also said, Fast Freddy also said he wants it to be buy instantly. So, you know, you click a button and it automatically buys it. So there doesn't be any sort of process where the seller accepts and, you know, all that mumble jumble. But he also said he wants to be able to see a floor price. So I think that's interesting too. I mean, I think these are all features that will be coming to DeSo NFTs. And also yesterday, Paul Burke made a post. And he said that we need to be able. I just want to touch on that. Go ahead. Well, yeah, I was going to let you respond. So yeah, so with the buy now NFT feature, I think Maybeam replied and said that one of the reasons they don't have it is because of the embeddables. So when you embed stuff, the user needs to sign to receive it. Unlockables. To unlock it. So you can't. They couldn't do something like that immediately, but they want to do that, and it's coming, it seems. Yeah, so Paul Burke also made a post suggesting that we have extra data in NFT posts. The DeSo, the blockchain, gives us that option. So he suggested that we do it for traits. So, you know, if an NFT has a blue background, you could tag that as having blue background. If it's, say, you know, accessories, you could tag certain accessories. You could tag hats, you know, like you would make tags so that people can kind of search for an NFT within an NFT collection or within NFTs in general on DeSo for NFTs with certain traits. Like maybe you only collect astronaut NFTs and you want to make a tag for astronauts, and you can search for all the astronaut NFTs out there. And Maybeam actually replied to that as well. And she actually said, okay, somebody get a SIP started, meaning some developer create a SIPs on GitHub so that we can get this implemented as soon as possible. So that's exciting as well. Yeah, I think that the ability to tag traits. And now, if you don't know too much about NFTs or haven't been following them, a lot of these NFTs are collections of multiple pieces. And you might have a thousand pieces. Like look at CryptoPunk. They're going to have 10,000 different CryptoPunks. Now you could have features that are rare. So maybe the CryptoPunks with yellow shirts, there's only 12 out of all 10,000. So people will be able to search for the rarest ones and figure out if their own is rare. The ones they own are rare. So that's huge. And I think the fact that the core teams like replying instantly to all these suggestions and then basically putting the wheels in motion to implement them, that says a lot about how they feel about the user base. Yeah, I agree. And it also says a lot about they're probably done the important things that they're working on and just waiting to roll them out. So it's more stuff that's coming in the future. ChaseSteely, what happened with ChaseSteely yesterday, Brian? So Chase, as we mentioned yesterday, he actually said that for every repost of a post he made, he would be buying $1,000 in DeSo the next day. So he capped it at 250 reposts, but the post ended up getting over 300. And he followed through. He bought $250,000 in DeSo on bitclout.com yesterday late afternoon. And then he made another post. He got a good deal because DeSo was down at around 105 or so probably at the time. Good timing, probably. I mean, it could drop more, but at least it's not at 150, right? So he immediately took that 250, 190,000 of that he pumped into his own coin. His own coin shot from like 490 to like $4,800 like within a second. Anybody who bought in would have made 10 times their money. I don't think many people did. But he also said that he's going to use some of that other money. So he has 60,000 remaining from that buy to purchase some people that replied and reposted this other post that he made. So we'll see what he does, see if he's going to follow through on that soon or if it's going to take a while. But we actually plan to have him on our show sometime next week to talk about what he's doing and what his thoughts about DeSo. So looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to hear from him. And so we just want to remind you that every one of these videos that we make, we are minting as a video NFT on DeSo. So this one, as soon as we post it, it's going to be minted as an NFT. And all these videos, we have a bid of 0.25 DeSo. Whoever bids first wins the video NFT. So whether it takes 3 seconds for somebody to bid, or if it takes 25 days for somebody to bid, the first person who bids 0.25 DeSo on this video NFT will get it. And yesterday, Miss Katie Ann. We keep talking over each other. Miss Katie Ann's the one that won yesterday. So shout out to you. Thank you. You were actually mentioned in the post yesterday, and now you're being mentioned in this video today. But yeah, and I just want to give one final shout out to our sponsor, CloutFeed. All right, and everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow on day 199 of our DeSo journey.